Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mink, and of course this is Mink's Kinks. And y'all, I am so excited for today's video. As you read by the title, we're going ahead and doing my first mousse wash and go. And of course we're going to go ahead and kick off this, I don't know, y'all, should we make it a series of me trying mousse wash and goes? If you're not new around here, hey, y'all know I'm a gel girl, and even some gels, my hair bullies gels, so I think I want to try a wash and go series with mousses. So if you have a good name for the series, drop it down below, because I may just use it, because y'all know I have a ton of mousses in my stash. And this is going to be the first one I try for a wash and go. All of the girls, the guys, have been absolutely raving about the Doux products in general. Not even just the Mousse Def, but we're just getting into this one today. So first things first, hey, my name is Mink. I do natural hair, lifestyle, book, and beauty content. So if you're interested in any of those things, of course, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, join the Kiki Crew fam. We absolutely would love to have you. I have a lot of content coming this summer. Listen, y'all know the summertime is when I like to play. I like to mix and match with all my products. And listen, you want to hit that subscribe button and make sure you have those notification bells on too. And while you're here, go ahead and hit that like button so that YouTube can disperse my content amongst the algorithm for the folks who haven't found me yet. Okay, I have been putting off this mousse wash and go because my one and dones with gels don't even work. I've had a lot of gels where my one and dones just aren't working. I did a couple last year, and I don't know, but everybody has been ranting and raving about this daggone mousse def. So I will go ahead and say, if you guys are around and you check your community post and everything, I did make a community post as well as on Instagram. I'll answer the pop-up so that you guys can go ahead and follow me, because I ask a lot of real-time questions to give you guys hair updates and all of the things over there. So I did a poll on Instagram and in the community tab, and I will say in the community tab there were more votes for the Big Papa gel, because I wasn't sure which one I wanted to go in with first. So the Big Papa gel won on YouTube, but it was a landslide over on Instagram. There were like 12 likes on Instagram, whereas there were only 5 comments for the Big Papa on YouTube. So here we are with Mousse Def. So I don't have anything on my hair. Like, my hair is drying out. Like, my hair is drying out, okay? I will link my most recent hair routine. I went ahead in with the Camille Rose Honey Nectar treatment. Y'all know that is one of my favorite moisture protein treatments because she gets the job done. Even as my hair is drying down, y'all, my hair is soft. Like, my hair is soft. Okay, y'all, so I am not going to use any leave-in, nothing. I am going to put some oil on my scalp because y'all know I have a dry and itchy scalp, so that's mandatory no matter what. But the Doux products claim that you're supposed to use them without a leave-in. So I do have the Mousse Def, I have the Honey Curl Mousse, and then I have the Big Papa Gel, and I have the Honey Gel B-Girl Custard situation. So I have literally almost all of the stylers. So I'm excited to mix and match and see how this works. So as for the Mousse Def Texture Foam, it claims to be an all-in-one styler. Okay, it says it's going to detangle, it's going to condition, it's going to define, and it's going to add shine in one step. This is 7 ounces, but I did confiscate this one from my mom. I saw this on her shelf and was like, give it here. So it is right under this Doux sign, so it's a little bit used, but let's go ahead and read the directions. So it says, wash day, and half the time this one-step styler conditions, detangles, and defines every curl type, okay, and dries quickly with flexible hold, brilliant shine, and no crunch or flaking. Okay, now since this is a mousse, I think it's possible for it to happen all of the things except for moisture. Like, no leave-in. Oh my god. So it says, do you apply a generous amount to clean hair from roots to ends? Okay. Shingle, rake, or comb through in sections according to your desired style. You can air dry, hood dry, or diffuse completely before separating those curls. Okay. And it does say specifically on the bottle, it says, for best results, do not apply oil to the hair before applying this product. Now, I'm not using oil on my length. I'm just actually putting it on my scalp because I need it. It says, so Mousse Def can be used to style wet or dry hair. Apply to wet hair for medium hold. Apply to dry hair for a firm hold. Okay, and this has silk amino acids and aloe, which I didn't know. All right, y'all, moment of truth. This is what my hair is looking like after I have gotten out the shower and my hair is starting to dry. You guys very rarely see me with like just damp to dry hair, and this is how my hair begins to look. You guys see my hair is huge, especially the parts on top that are exposed to the air and everything. So this is what we gotta tame. Can the Mousse Def actually do what everybody says it does? So I'm going ahead. I did already do my little part. It's crooked per usual. Who's surprised at this point? I'll probably fix it later. But I'm going ahead and I am just going to section my hair in 4 sections like I usually do. Okay, you guys, so I went ahead and applied the oil to my scalp, and this is what my section looks like. And y'all, I'm terrified. This is no product, no leave-in, just damp hair. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead. We're going to look at the texture of the mousse, and then we're going to go ahead and make sure that my hair is damp. This is the size section I'm gonna go in with. It's a pretty medium size section. I don't think it's that big, so we're just gonna do it and see what happens. And I am going ahead and getting my hair pretty wet. So I know it said more hold for like the damper your hair is, but since this is my first time using this product in general, but also using a mousse without a leave-in, my hair is going to be wet. And I am just trying to push that like water in, because now that my hair is dry, I gotta force the moisture in. So again, this is what the product looks like. Love the packaging. It is so cute. Hold on, y'all, my pump's not working. Hold on. All right, y'all, I did get a pump. I'll show y'all another section, but literally off of 2 pumps, this is what my hair immediately is. And you can feel the moisture going on. I don't know if this is gonna last me all week now, but we will see for sure. So as you guys see, the mousse does foam up really well. But for me and my hair, I like to shingle, but look at that. Oh my goodness. So since I'm using a mousse, I am just going to take large clumps and just smooth the sections down just to help it, I don't know, just to help it sort of get in formation. And that is all I'm going to do. But you guys can see the curls are definitely coming to life. Now, I don't know if I've used too much product. I don't know. Again, this is my first mousse wash and go, so we're going to learn together. Okay, so this is what it looks like just with the mousse applied. And it's definitely defined. It's definitely defined. And I could tell this is going to be a messy little application with all this daggone mousse. So again, before I go in with any other product, I'm making sure that my hair is pretty wet so that it'll be able to soak in all the benefits of the mousse, since this is just mousse. And if you feel like you need more product or more water, definitely go ahead and do so. Nobody's stopping you, friend. I don't think that this is gonna flake at all. If there's one thing that we all know, is that mousses typically do dry quickly, but also because they dry quick, there's no time for it to flake. I couldn't show y'all, but this is what the mousse looks like. So y'all see that it's like your typical mousse, but it does feel almost like, I don't know, like moisturizing in your hands. And I took 2 pumps, and if I need more, I will go in with more. But y'all know mousses typically expand, so you don't really have to use a whole lot of product. So if you guys have tried this, please let me know down below how it ended up working out for you. But y'all, I mean, come on. I do think that this will be a lighter holding product, like, because it's a mousse, it's not a gel. So even though it claims to do all of these things, do you guys use a leave-in under it? I know the Doux has like a spray leave-in, which I'm tempted to get since I have 4 stylers from them? Or have you guys mixed and matched them with other products? Have you gotten flakes from trying that? Like, I just want to know, because what is really the tea with these products? And I bought them out of peer pressure because everybody and their mama was talking about the Doux, and I wanted to be a part of it too. But as you guys can see, the curls are definitely defined. They're definitely accounted for. They're almost clumping as well. Like, can we get into it? Come on. Come on. Come on through the Doux. What is your favorite product that you've tried from the Doux so far? I'm definitely so excited to try them this summer as well, because these are one and done products. So if I'm able to get away with just washing and going, literally, and being dry, and I have to worry about walking around looking like a wet puppy, I mean, what more could I ask for? So yeah, y'all, this is what I am looking like so far. So I'm just gonna go ahead, I'll show you guys one more section on camera. I'm gonna turn on some music and we will just see what happens. But I'm gonna air dry for as long as possible, and then if I need to sit under the dryer, I will. But so far so good. Hey guys, so I am back and these are the final results. So I did go ahead and do my hair yesterday, and so I let it air dry just about, it was like maybe 95% dry, and these are the results. So let's talk. It is big, it is full, there is some good curl definition. I will say on my ends that are like looser curls, I was using, child, don't look at the brush, I was using my tangle teaser to just really make sure that I was able to define those ends, since this was the only product that I was using. But for this to be a mousse, I'm not honestly that mad. So y'all, I will say I just went to bed like normal. I banded my hair. Y'all know I put my hair into 4 puffs at night, and I banded the 2 back 2 sections, and I feel like you could tell in the length. So tonight when I go to sleep, I'm going to band these 2 front sections. I usually don't, but because I use the tangle teaser in these sections, they shrunk up more than they usually do, which is fine. But yeah, so let's talk about Miss Mousse Def. So as far as how much product used, I started right at the bottom of the Doux label, and I think I might be at like the halfway point now. Yeah, so if I wanted to do a wash and go, for me, I would get about 4 uses. Now I will say, for my hair to have just used a mousse, I do think that my hair is pretty moisturized. Like, my hair, it is soft, but there's definitely like a little bit, you can feel a tiny cast down at the ends of my hair, but like not anything crazy, and my hair is moisturized. Now, is this something that I would be doing every week? No, not with a hair store like I have, but I do think that the mousse is good, I will say that. But I do also understand why the girls and guys are layering the mousses with gels and stuff, because I will say, even though I do have moisture, there's a good bit of frizz, which was to be expected. It's a mousse, not a gel. So let me pull a section out for y'all. So y'all see, this is what my bottom section looks like, and even this curl right here is a bit looser, and y'all can see that there's still some frizz in there. It's a good bit of frizz, but there's also a good mix of definition as well. And I was very surprised applying the product. It didn't take me a very long time. Honestly, I'm not mad at all. Like, once I figure out Maybe I could see if I want to stretch it with heat. Now that I'm not 100% sure of. I wasn't sure how this was going to last throughout the week, so I'm not going to stretch it. I don't have anything crazy to do anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and band it. But I can definitely tell you guys there is a good bit of frizz. Like, it feels very thick in this section up here. But overall, I'm not mad at it. It definitely, I don't know if I would say it detangles. That's one of the claims on here. I don't know that I would be detangling with my mousse before I style personally. Conditions, I actually do think that it is conditioning. And from what I understand, the mousse was formulated with like a leave-in situation in the mousse. So I can absolutely say my hair, at least today, the day after, does feel moisturized. Defines, it does define, and then shine in one step. I do think my hair is pretty shiny as well. But like I said, I definitely do understand why people are mixing this with like the Big Papa and everything to sort of layer the combos, because for me, y'all know this is my first mousse wash and go, and I will say that it was a good experience. However, it's not something that I would reach for all the time. For a special case scenario, if I needed my hair to be done the next day, definitely a good answer to like a problem. But is it something that I would just be trying all the time? Probably not. So I will probably try this with like the Big Papa and the B-Curl gel. Y'all know that I have literally almost all the Doux stylers. I have both the gels and both the mousses. So this was just the tip of the iceberg, and I gotta say I do like it. So if you have any combos with the Mousse Def, definitely let me know down below. Very, very curious. Very, very curious. And please, please, please let me know what you think of my hair down below, especially like if you guys been tapping in with like my other wash and goes and you guys know what my hair typically looks like. Definitely let me know. But I will absolutely be trying this with a braid out. Y'all know I'm a braid out girl. I do love me a good little wash and go, but I'm a braid out girl. So a one product braid out sounds crazy, but I'm very curious about it. I probably won't review that because, you know, what's different than a wash and go other than me putting it in these braids. But if y'all want to see it, let me know and I can go ahead and record it for you guys. But overall, I think it's a pretty good product. Like, for it to be a mousse, I have tried a good bit of mousses, and now we're gonna come up with this whole little mousse series where I try these wash and goes and see which one is the best. And I gotta say, this is starting out with a pretty big bang. Like, I think that my hair looks pretty decent. Like, can y'all believe it? Y'all know I'm not a one and done girly. So yeah, you guys, that's enough of me running my mouth. But let me know, like I said, down below what you think of my hair. Have you tried the Mousse Def? Have you tried other products from the Doux? What are combos you use? Talk to me down below. I'm so fascinated by this brand because it has the girls, the guys, the theys and the thems in a chokehold, and I'm excited to experiment with them more. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, making it to the end, all of the things. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.